Buy a fish tank sump pump. Using a sump pump in your fish tank has several advantages. The sump increases your tank water volume and helps avoid the accumulation of pollutants, as well as lowering water temperature in the tank and hiding unsightly but necessary equipment. Knowing these advantages probably led you to the decision to buy a sump pump. You are in luck, because the tips below will help you on how to buy a fish tank sump pump. It is generally suggested that the sump volume your fish tank pump sump should be able to handle must be the biggest possible volume, ergo the bigger the better. But for those who are on a budget, or simply because of the size of the fish tank vis-a-vis the sump pump, this may not be a practical thing to do. To get just the right size, measure the area where you will be placing the sump pump and other equipment that will go with it before purchasing the sump pump for your fish tank. Also take into consideration the volume of water your tank holds, as there are sumps available for 14, 35, etc. gallon tanks. Choose a sump that can receive the drainage from your tank when the pumps are turned off. Fill the sump with sufficient water to avoid noise, bubbles, and other problems. Consider the dimensions or shape of the sump pump before making a purchase. Though shape is not a critical consideration in your purchase, it is a good thing to consider. In picking the shape of the sump, make sure the drain from the tank to the sump is located away from where the water is removed from your sump and returned to your tank to make sure you maximize water exchange and prevent bubbles from forming. The shape of the sump must maximize the available space and coexist with other tank equipment. Pick the material out of which the sump is made. The choice of the material is really a budgetary consideration. There are expensive custom-made acrylic sumps and $5 plastic sumps. Some caveats, however, on certain materials are in order. If you are trying to save money by buying a plastic sump, make sure it is made of good grade plastic. Acrylic sumps, though more expensive, are great because of their appearance, durability, and being easy to modify. Smaller standard glass aquariums are also good, but there may be drilling involved which can crack the glass in the hands of an unskilled driller. Look at your available options first before making a final purchase. Look at the options available in your local pet shops or go online. Compare prices. Try out the sump pump before you buy it. Ask for the staff's assistance. If possible, let them try it on a tank with the same volume as the one you have at home. This is the best way to see if the sump works and to know, by demonstration, the proper way to assemble the sump pump when you get home. There you have it, easy tips on how to buy a fish tank sump pump. Good luck in hunting for the perfect sump pump to fit your needs and budget.